Well, the Niners fan base has a lot of questions surrounding them after their head coach lost them a Super Bowl again. We'll have to see what happens. Let's rock. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the All Around Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the 49ers. Now, the 49ers lost the Super Bowl again, as we all know. But their head coach, Kyle Shanahan, this is the third Super Bowl that he has lost while having a double digit lead all three of those times. But man, many questions have been asked around the 49ers organization. But the question is, should the 49ers move on from Kyle Shanahan if he can't win the Super Bowl this year? I'm going to go over the reasons why he should or shouldn't. I'm going to go over what should happen to him if he can't get this far. But before we get started, as you can tell because of the stuff in the background, I am a Seahawks fan, so I've been watching this very closely. But if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's get this thing started. So, I honestly think, and this is my personal opinion, Kyle Shanahan has to win a Super Bowl because you play to win the game. It's as simple as that. You play to win the game. It's as simple as that. As the old, I don't remember exactly which coach this was that said it, but you play to win the game. You don't play to just go to the playoffs. You don't play just to go to a Super Bowl and not win. You don't go play to win an NFC championship game and then choke in the Super Bowl. You play to win it all, which is a Super Bowl title. You need to win a Super Bowl as a head coach of a fan base that has not had a Super Bowl since 1995. And here's the thing. Kyle Shanahan's been to three Super Bowls. One as an offensive coordinator, two as a head coach. For the first, when he was the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons, led 28-3, which then gave up the largest comeback in Super Bowl history that we all know of this day as the biggest choke that could ever happen in a Super Bowl, other than the Seahawks won in Super Bowl 49, which still gives me nightmares. But, anyways, the other two have both been to Kansas City. In Super Bowl 54, they were in the lead 10 points with 7 minutes to go. And then this year, they gave it up when they had it at the early start, and you gave it up in overtime. Here's the thing, the Niners had by far the most talented, most stacked, most unquestionable roster that we have ever seen from the 49ers organization. You had Brandon Ayuk, you had Debo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, and countless other guys. And then on defense, you had Nick Bosa, Chase Young, Fred Warner, Eric Armstead, Jeremy Ward, and countless other names. You have to win a Super Bowl now because the Niners are about winning Super Bowls. They have five, and they have not won one since 1995. They've not won one in the 21st century. And people this team is a Super Bowl or bust team. This 49ers team is a Super Bowl or bust team, which means every time they can't get there, the media, is gonna get on them, as I am right now. Because the fact is, Kyle Shanahan has been the head coach for the 49ers and has led almost every single season that he has been the Niners head coach. Almost every single one of them has been a playoff appearance. The only time they didn't make that was when they were the Super Bowl runner up to the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 54, which they went to have a losing season because of all the injuries they had. But my point is, you play to win the game. You play to win the game. Everyone knows this. And 49 fans, I got on a chat with, I think his name was Joe Stevens. I was on a chat room with him. And there was this one person that replied, as long as he gets us to the playoffs, we're fine, and he's not going to get fired. What? I mean, really? You play to win the game. You play to win it. And the Niners have not won a Super Bowl since 1995. And people are trying to tell me and countless others that playoffs are all right. You need to win the title. You cannot have multiple seasons where you've made multiple appearances in the playoffs. You made 2 Super Bowls, 4 NFC championship games, and you are really trying to tell me that this Niner team is all right with having Kyle Shanahan just get them to the playoffs? You play to win the championship. You don't play to get in the playoffs. You play to win it all. That's what NFL Super Bowl level is. And the Niners have not displayed that for some time. The last Super Bowl they won, I wasn't even born yet. I was on I wasn't even born. That was 9 years before I was even born. So, Niner fans, you can argue all you want. Just note that history has been against you for the past 29 to 30 years and counting. And until you win a Super Bowl, it's going to stay that way. Period. But, anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.